Gentlemen, second time we've got to see you today on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. This is Super Soccer Division 1 action here live from Hammond High School in Columbia, Maryland. A3 Highlanders taking on Ambition. Ambition kicking off, playing right to left, wearing their all-black kits. The Highlanders will don their pink jerseys, playing left to right. Well, we are officially underway. Ambition with some new players in the mix today. We'll see how they square up against this veteran side of the Highlanders. A group of players who've played together for some time, albeit sans a few notable players. No Joey Amon, still missing with an injury. Gordon Bickerstaff also out for the season. Bickerstaff was the vocal leader in the defensive role. He was huge as a center back all season for the Highlanders, starting the attack and holding things down back there. But Highlanders will have to do without him. Amon needs no introduction. He is the two-time Golden Boot winner in Super Soccer League, and he's the all-time leading goal scorer for the Highlanders. He is out for the season, so Highlanders will have to find a way to generate some offensive output without him. That was a lovely bit of skill on this near touchline. Highlanders will have to drop back. Lovely win from Afosa Richard. And down the line. This will go all the way back. It looked like it was sent back to Norris, but instead Norris stays on the line. Arias turning into troubles. Kareem makes the initial win. And Highlanders have sorted things out. It's going to be a set piece across the middle of the field. And goal today, it'll be Andy, or the number 1. In front of him we'll have Daniel, Wesley, James, and Matt for Ambition. This one trickles all the way back to Norris. In the midfield, it's Marcos and Sanjay Kareem down in the holding role. Haji will play in a more attacking central role in the midfield, just in front of those two holding midfielders. They'll have more freedom to get forward. The wingers for Ambition are Angus and Niarzar. And up top is Adam, number 31, with his number 10, Adrian, number 14. We'll go through the Highlanders starting lineup in just a moment, but for now, it's sent out by the Highlanders. Sent down the line by Richard. Good challenge, Sanjay Kareem, and he is called for the foul. It's a set piece for the Highlanders in a central area. Arias standing over the ball. This one sent to a good area at the backside, a little too tall. Sails over everyone, and this will be a goal kick for Andy and Ambition. Andy sending the ball in short. Devin turning into trouble. And the Highlanders have the ball back, all the way back to Claudius Taylor. Taylor shooting for Richard, but just a little bit out in front. The ball forward. Could ask the question. Andy off his line does make the challenge. It's well marshaled back. But Highlanders with their first almost chance of the day. Arias makes the challenge but runs out of real estate. It will be a throw for Ambition on that far touchline. Beautiful day for footy, albeit a bit wet here at Hammond High School in Columbia, Maryland. Overcast day, just a bit slick out there, but no rain falling at the moment. This is good 1-2 passing. Now back. And we'll see how much of that Ambition can recreate. And for now, it's a chance for the Highlanders. Good tackled initially. Now the cross a little long to come in, and corner kick is the consolation prize. That was great work from Cooper Scatto. Scatto will make way, leaving this one for Mike Mercer to make the delivery. Good ball from Mercer. Challenge, goalkeeper comes off his line, can't catch it cleanly, does pick up the second ball. And Ambition breathe a sigh of relief. They'll clear their line. Now sent forward, takes a bounce. Richard, not his finest touch. Will get back and defends well. Nazar looking upfield in a battle with Richard. It does seem Richard has won that battle and will win the throw. Well, sent forward by Richard. The touch sent out by James. Good win out of the air by James. Now, this one's still up for grabs. Arias back to Richard. We have a second MSSL, or rather Super Soccer League Maryland Division I matchup going on simultaneously. It's Steel Pulse in Das Beer Hall, 1 versus 3, a big matchup insofar as the top of the table is concerned. Also live on DMV Sports Media YouTube. And it will be a set piece coming out for the benefit of Highlanders. Or perhaps it's just a throw, excuse me. Over in that Das Beer Hall Steel Pulse game, it's still a level score, 0-0 inside of the first 3 minutes, but it'll be interesting to pay attention to for now, though. Just a throw, excuse me. We'll get back to this one. Arias sends it up in the air. It's flicked on again. Sanjay Kareem finally taking it down. Lovely little touch. Now sent upfield. James is there. And able to turn out of trouble. Finds Kareem. Sanjay Kareem showing off his skills and finally letting it go. And not the pass he had in mind. And Highlanders will try a vertical ball in. Squared, but really didn't get the connection he would have liked. And it will be a throw over on that far side. Arias sends it back out. Ambition back on the ball. We'll scan the field. It gets forward and over to Nazar. Haji in the mix as well. Excuse me, that's Saul. Well, sent in by Daniel. And Saul had to go. It was well wide. Ball's still alive. And here come the Highlanders looking for their first. Inside of 10 minutes, the ball has gone for a throw. Andre Kareem from distance and took a hop. Could have been trouble for Norris, but did well to keep his body in front and was able to control this ball off the hop. Booming kick upfield from Norris. Could ask the question. It does look like it's going to come back to the spot of the foul for the benefit of the Highlanders. Good work from Seelhorst, playing much higher than we've seen from him in the past. Usually he's a devoted center back, but has been playing higher and higher in an attacking role. Watch to see if he's on the end of this. It's in the direction of Seelhorst. Seelhorst touches it down. Now the shot, well picked up out of the top, but not a ton of pace on that. It was Mercer who had to go. Now Adam looking forward, trying to find Saul. Norris should come and does collect this one. Well, there's another good turn there. Mercer still working forward. Has Sciato in support. Finally, this one goes to the feet of Wesley. Wesley freeing himself from trouble, but Kareem unable to possess this in the midfield. Here comes Rafael Arias. Finding Sciato. Sciato turns right into trouble. It's a fantastic challenge made by Daniel. Daniel looking forward for Saul. Saul 1v1. Looks across the box, but cannot beat the first defender for the Highlanders. Well tracked back. And here's the pass from Arias. Arias' ball picked up by Sciato. Sciato has Mercer. Excuse me, Seelhorst. Seelhorst from a dangerous angle. A difficult angle rally. Rayleigh sends it back. There's the second save and a beaut from Andy. And it will be a corner kick. Great save off the slick turf from Andy. He fumbled the first one, but he put the second ball into a much safer area. Now Ambition will have to see out this set piece, this corner kick. Here comes the delivery. It's sent low and away. Is there a second opportunity for the Highlanders? Back to Kareem. Kareem on the ground for Nizar. And well repossessed by Rayleigh. Tried to find Seelhorst, but Seelhorst powerless to bring this one down. Ambition will reset to James. James looking upfield for Nizar. Good turn, Seelhorst. Excuse me, Mercer. This ball far too vertical to trouble Norris. He'll just take this defeat and restart the attack. Adam applying some pressure. Taylor will skip the first man, looking for Seelhorst but not finding. Here's Mundigan looking over the top. That ball is always going to slide through to the Ambition goalkeeper. Sent forward, but Arias able to take this out of the air after the initial challenge. Fosa Richard has his pocket picked. Here comes Daniel. Daniel couldn't get too far. It's back to Sciato. Sciato cutting inside. Marvelous move. Niezar looking back to James. Daniel getting involved as well. Lovely bit of skill. No final recipient on the end of it. And here come Ambition. It's threaded through, but offside was the forward player, Adam. And he knew that, and he let the ball go, just hoping maybe a second player could make the run onto it. Here comes Seelhorst. And not the pass that he had in mind. There's Arias into the wide area. Will instead go back to Richard. There's a chance for Sciato. Has tons of daylight, but perhaps waited a little bit too long. Huge sigh of relief for Ambition. Meanwhile, Highlanders will make a switch. Off comes number 12, Jaden Rayleigh. There's the big throw from Richard into the 18. Flicked on by Seelhorst. Arias from distance will take the shot on. Always going wide, but not a terrible effort. And a goal kick to come. And his ball will not beat the first man. There's Mercer back to Sciato. And now Arias. Shot taken from distance. Andy won't have too much trouble with this, and we'll see this one into his waiting arms. Ooh, that almost a giveaway right in front of their own 18, Ambition FC. Given a second lease at life. There's an early ball forward. Not sure what was the intention there. Haji. Trying to find his man. There was a late challenge there. It's going to be a set piece out in a wide area for Ambition FC. Not a lot of height on this Ambition side, but they do have a set piece and maybe an opportunity to engineer something unique. They do have Sanjay Kareem going into the 18. He might be the target here on this slick day. It's sent high. First ball sent away, and Highlanders have breathing room now. They turn for Arias. Arias keeping it moving. Here's Seelhorst. Seelhorst ball really didn't have the pace needed to find Mercer. Ball down the line. And well out. Just about 20 minutes gone in this one. Still no clear chances on net. Save for a couple of good saves by Andy. This one's still in the mix. And there is going to be a set piece for the benefit of Ambition. Nazar is down, but will continue to play, and it's another opportunity for Ambition to make something happen. Highlanders will want to be careful. Too many of these opportunities, and a bouncing ball or a mistake in a clearance, and something bad can happen. Sanjay Kareem with the delivery. It's a tasty ball across. Second ball is up and out, but a really strong service and almost a conversion on the second effort. Volley taken out of the air and put just over the crossbar. This is flicked on. Yato is there, takes the shot, had the direction, didn't really have the pace, and Andy able to use his footwork to get behind this one. Sanjay Kareem will send it over. And this will be a foul for the benefit of the Highlanders. Xavier Phillips has entered the game for the Highlanders. Highlanders now will make a couple more switches. Daniels, Seelhorst, and another. Here's the delivery to the backside, well away initially. Daniel showing strength, will send it back, but now it's back at the feet of Sanjay Kareem and Ambition. All out of the air. Daniels looking for a window, will ride the challenge. Now back to Afosa Richard. Richard's ball is a good one and demands a clearance, and that's just what we've seen. Kareem looking big. Asking the question, well mopped up by the Highlanders. Richard keeps it going. Brennan looking forward. Can't get this one all the way across the field. Had Nazar in his sights. And another time, probably could have seen this one released a little quicker. Ambition will not complain. And another ball sent to an offside player. Good bounce. Now Sanjay Kareem sending it upfield. And will be an opportunity for the Highlanders to reset things. Norris's ball goes high. Not necessarily the most distance in any case. Still contested. Here's Sanjay Kareem showing off his physicality and skill. Still going. Daniels. Arias sends it forward. It's a good contest there. Shot from distance, takes an errant deflection. Still in the mix. Xavier Phillips probably had a window to take a shot there. Didn't know where the ball had landed off the deflection. And instead it falls harmlessly to the Highlanders player. Sent down the line. Good turn from Sanjay Kareem. Well tackled by Lawrence. But the ambition attack continues. This is Haji running into a dangerous area and has given away the foul. Ben Dugan doing enough to slow down the attack. There's a booming kick from Norris. An incidental touch from the ambition player. Takes it into a dangerous area, but onwards we play. This ball on the near touch line for Richard. Richard finds a accomplice. Here comes Arias. Good advantage played. Still marching forward. Finally sent out wide. This is Brennan tackled. Magnus will take the throw. Plenty of time and space for Fosa Richard, who will scan forward, trying to find his accomplice up there. Good goalkeeping from Andy. Take this one off the feet of Anthony Scamara. Daniels unable to get this one off his feet. Now Ambition will take over here in the 29th minute. It's good ball movement. What can Kareem do? He sends the ball through, well threaded. Haji is there, working against Richard, and he has lost his footing. Excuse me, that's Taylor. We'll travel all the way over the far touchline for a Highlanders throw. Here comes a set piece for the Highlanders in a central area. Arias standing over the ball. About 35 yards out. Would take a Herculean strike, but not impossible. And this one sent right into the wall. Threaded right through. James able to get the final touch up and out. Helped on by Magnus. Here comes Aaron Lawrence for the Highlanders. Looking in and getting, there's Andy just ahead of Xavier Phillips. Well, taken out of the air by Taylor. There's Lawrence. Good ball up the field. It's a battle. Daniel doing enough. Xavier Phillips will go back in order to go forward. Here comes Sam Daniel. And right now it's a level game. Neither side finding the special moment that would take them forward. This is a good ball inside for Sam Daniel. Daniel looking to get back to Xavier Phillips and able to find that pass. Now Arias looking for the final pass. A little too direct. No recipients expecting that one. Oh, good turn from Sam Daniels. Daniels trying to do it himself now. Will thread it in. Didn't have a window, but did have potential recipient. And now it looks like we'll see the Highlanders dumping another ball into the 18. What can the Highlanders find with this one? It looks like Richard or Rayleigh could be the ones to send this in. This one's sent towards the 6. And there's going to be a foul coming out. Hard challenge there. But it looks like Ambition have found their way out. This is Daniel looking vertically. Taylor fouled from behind. Haji is the player in question. Big ball up the field from Norris. Daniel gets the first touch to it. Now sent forward. Haji back to Sanjay Kareem. And it is going to be a set piece going against another central area for the set piece. Here comes the delivery. Sanjay Kareem lifting it over the top. It does trickle through the first line, but well mopped up there by Dugan, and now sent forward at the expense of possession. Will be a throw on the near side. There's the delivery. Beats the first man. And Ambition looking forward. Don't have enough support and manpower forward to make anything happen, and Highlanders right back on the ball. They also lose this one, and here comes Haji. Could be in. Haji by himself must score, and there's the goal for Haji. It was a series of catastrophes. It did look as though there could have been a play made on this, but Haji continued his run, able to find the back of the net after beating goalkeeper and defenders. And 1-0 is your scoreline here at Hammond High School. 1-0 for Ambition. Highlanders looking for an immediate response. We'll send it back to Aaron Lawrence. Lawrence scanning down the line. A moment ago, a great goal scored by Haji. Solo effort after solid assist from Sanjay Kareem. This one sent down the line. Reclaimed by Mercer. Now, it's a good battle between Sanjay Kareem and Arias. Arias comes out on top for the moment. Another strong tackle. And there is the foul going against Aaron Lawrence. Sent into the box. But no dice, and now it's tackled by Magnus. Sanjay Kareem looking for a possible shot forward. There's a strike from distance. Not a bad strike at all. And it goes harmlessly wide. Strike taken by Magnus. Now sent forward by Norris. There's about 5 minutes left to play in the half. And the Highlanders find a response, or will Ambition go into the break with the current lead? Here comes Mike Seelhorst pushing through the challenge. A good second challenge, and now James sends it forward. Lawrence. Mercer. And there is going to be a card there for Sanjay Kareem. No one's happy. I think the Highlanders wanted the advantage given. A foul was called. Sanjay Kareem pleading his case. But the foul is called and the card is given. This one sent into the 18. Kareem sends it away partially. Rayleigh. Lovely bit of skill. Now down the line. Could have spelled trouble for the Highlanders, but Ambition ran out of real estate. Here's Claudius Taylor looking back. We'll find Dugan. A one on the second effort. A no touch. Find an accomplice. Here comes Claudius Taylor looking down the near side. Rayleigh turns into trouble. Good win from Sanjay Kareem. Helping his teammates out. The advantage will play. Rayleigh up in the air. Both sides pulling each other back. So no foul called. I agree with that one. You don't know who you would call it on. Quickly sent in by Mercer. James wins that battle. We're almost into the halftime period. Just a couple minutes plus stoppage for one of these sides to get possibly one goal before the half. Highlanders would love to find the equalizer. I think Ambition are content with the scoreline, but certainly may look to hit on the counterattack as Ambition commit more and more forward. Here's Lawrence looking on the ground to find Richard in lots of space. The service from Richard to the top of the 18, chested over to Rayleigh. Rayleigh must take this one on. And it was a foul that preceded this tangle up in the back. Set piece for Ambition. Good win initially. Ambition will try to put one up into a dangerous area. Lawrence is there to sniff out the danger. Just about 45th minute, maybe one final chance for Ambition to double their tally. What can they find? It's Haji. Sending it forward would have been an offside, but instead the ball trickles out harmlessly for a goal kick. Perhaps Maybe one added minute of stoppage time, maybe enough time for the Highlanders to get down the pitch. We are now officially into stoppage time. Good challenge from Sanjay Kareem. On to Adam. Kareem winning it again. Ooh. I don't blame our center official for calling that foul. It certainly was a foul, and wasn't to know that Kareem was going to find that move. Lovely little nutmeg to beat the player, but right after the whistle had started. Sure, the advantage would have been given had that move happened a little bit earlier. Here's Sanjay Kareem, a low ball that doesn't bounce through, and now Highlanders will get some breathing room in front of them. Clearance made at the expense of possession, and now throw on that far touchline. And that will take us into the halftime break with Ambition leading by a score of 1-0 against the Highlanders. Haji is the lone goal scorer today. Certainly lots of opportunities and chances left on the table. We'll see who takes the most of the opportunities in the second half. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in a few minutes for the second half here on DMV Sports Media, live on YouTube. Well, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here in Maryland Super Soccer League action, Division 1. The Highlanders trailing behind Ambition FC, who scored off the back of a beautiful Haji goal at the tail end of the half. We'll see who gets the momentum to start this half. It's Highlanders playing right to left, wearing their pink tops, black bottoms. Ambition, of course, will wear all black today. And they are playing left to right. No immediate top 3 spot contention on the line for this match, although Ambition trying to stave off potential relegation, stay out of that bottom spot. Highlanders, meanwhile, could potentially find a way into the 3rd spot if all goes their way and Beer Hall starts dropping some points, but both those scenarios not super likely in nature. Match does still have some merit. There's a booming kick up the field. Teams will want to finish as high up the table as they possibly can for pride and for attracting potential new players. Never super appealing for top-level players to find a team at the bottom of the table, and so there's certainly plenty to play for outside of the aforementioned items. This one's lofted over the top. A great return pass from Nazar and almost finding the connection with Adam. Here comes Dugan. Well flicked on by Mercer, Seelhorst. Now sent down the line. This is a better sequence from the Highlanders. Daniels still going. We'll get help from Arias. Rafael Arias. A lovely bit of skill there. Arias taken down, and there's a set piece on the near side. A lovely bit of skill, footwork to take Arias past the would-be defender, and now opportunity for Arias to serve the table for his teammates. Watch out for Seelhorst up there. Could be the recipient of this one. There's a delivery, a booming ball. Goalkeeper comes out, doesn't fully clear, and there's the golazo off the fingertips of Andre, and there is the response for the Highlanders. An opportunistic goal. Sometimes you got to find your luck, find your opportunities where they come, and the alert Highlanders player able to tuck it in. Here's a look at the replay. Good service from Arias, asking the question. Andre came off his line, but it was touched home by Mike Mercer. And Mercer putting the Highlanders on the board. 1-1 is the score. And there's a foul going against Aaron Lawrence. Sanjay Kareem is the aggrieved party. Quickly sent in. And forward. A lot of hands there from Haji. There's Norris booming it up the field in the direction of Seelhorst. Seelhorst almost connecting with Sciato. There's Arias. And this one travels well over the end line, so new dynamic to this match. Highlanders have found the response. Will they carry the momentum, or will we see a new energy from Ambition? Ambition certainly have some talented players in there and some pacey players who can make an impact. That's a good ball for Arias. Now out wide, Daniels rounding his first man. Lawrence. Now Arias. It's a patient approach from the Highlanders. This looks much better. Return pass to Aaron Lawrence. He nutmegs the first man. Defender comes over. James. Shoulder muscled off the ball. There's Daniels. Shot taken and blocked. Daniel is there. And quick service from Arias. Excuse me, Richard. And this travels innocuously over the end line. There's a booming kick upfield. Well won by Dugan. Mercer able to get it off his feet. Finds Daniels. Daniels going to work. Will square it to the backside. Seelhorst couldn't pull the trigger in time, but wins it. Or at least almost won it. Instead, it will be a goal kick to follow. There's a booming kick up the pitch. Good challenge, brave challenge from Dugan. Finds Mercer. And we're right back in. This pace has been turned up in this match. That's a good win from Sanjay Kareem. Kareem trying to thread the needle. A little bit outside the reach of any would-be recipients. Norris booming it up the pitch. No clear direction. Good win from Kareem. And here comes Aaron Lawrence streaking down this near touch. Sends it inside for Seelhorst. Seelhorst could be in. Must finish. He sends it in, and then there's the goal just under the goalkeeper. Great work from Aaron Lawrence to set the table, and Seelhorst, he did the rest. 2-1. Highlanders finding the response that they were looking for. It's a great finish. And onwards we play. 2-1 is your score. Perhaps not enough on the initial challenge. And Seelhorst taking full advantage. Needed a stronger challenge to stop Seelhorst's run. He's usually a center defender. He's certainly a strong player and takes a lot to stop. We saw it on full display there. Highlanders not done yet. They've got the goal advantage, but boy, wouldn't they love more. This one trickles out. And the wind's picking up here at Hammond High School. Certainly will affect the conditions here. As things deteriorate, and it's sent back to the feet of Andy. And this ball has gone. Good turn from Seelhorst. Has to be careful not to give away the foul. Looks like it will be a long throw here for the Highlanders. In the 56th minute, still over 30 minutes left to play. So back to the feet of Rafael Arias. It's down the line. Service from Mercer. Finds Sciato, but defender got a touch, and now a throw on the far side. Sanjay Kareem first to it, sends it out. Great delivery and even better challenge from James. Now Haji applying pressure. The Highlanders able to endure that pressure. Arias on the ground, finds Sam Daniels. Daniels running into trouble. Still going, Daniels. And defender made the challenge in the nick of time. There's a shot off the bar. Still in the action. There's a player down, but no head injury. And certainly an opportunity to play on. And there's an offside flag, so we'll come back and check on the down man for Ambition. Taking another look at this volley off of the top bar. Certainly could have spelled trouble. Looks like Ambition will switch things up for the injured player. There's another foul going against the Highlanders. Chance for Ambition to commit some bodies forward. Sanjay Kareem lifting one into a dangerous area. Heroic defending there from Aaron Lawrence has been really good today. And now Sealhorse will try to get up the field. He can't hang on, and now Sanjay Kareem also turning it over, and will give away the foul to prevent the counter. Comes the service from Arias, lofted high. This is similar to the first goal from the Highlanders. Doesn't get quite as far. Now Daniels across the face will swallow this one up. Andy. Booming kick from Andy up the field, but well cut out by Taylor. It's sent through, and it is going to be an offside flag to nullify this would-be sequence, although it did look like Norris had this one covered. Certainly the right call. Quickly, Arias getting the ball down the field. We'll send it over. Still going is Cooper Sciato to the end line. The shot taking. Great save from Andy. Still in a dangerous area. Oh my goodness, what a golazo. The conversion, a beautiful one, right into the upper 90. And that one scored by number 15, Julio Ardon, putting his foot through and finding a perfect strike. 3-1. Let's look at the strike from Ardon. Top of the 18, never a chance for Andy. And a beautiful finish, quickly taken. Highlanders firing on all cylinders after a poor start, a slow first half. The second half has been all theirs, 3 unanswered goals. Wind's still whipping it up here as we enter the 61st minute. A booming ball down the pitch. Aaron Lawrence first to it. We'll have to play this one out for safety's sake. There's Kareem. Contesting, no foul given. And now the shot blocked in traffic. Ambition kind of just hoping one of these shots from distance may find some sort of deflection and find its way in, and almost finding just that. A little bit of a tricky worm burner that slicks off the wet pitch and Norris able to control. There's Mike Mercer. Mercer finds Daniels. Still going. The ball sent in. Ardon, can he find a second? Releases in time, and fantastic goalkeeping there by Andy. And come off his line and take this ball away from Sam Daniels. Got to give credit to the Highlanders and how they built this play up. The heavy ball forward, controlled by Taylor. Now lots of space for the Highlanders. Perhaps not as efficient as they could have been in getting down the pitch. Shot taken from distance through traffic and well wide. Booming kick to this near side. Trickles past everyone, and G ends up running out of real estate. A couple of switches will be made. Mercer and Ardon are off. And here comes Aaron Lawrence, connecting in the middle. A lovely turn from Magnus. Magnus still going, touching forward, but not in the trajectory, the path of Haji. Just a little mix-up between those two players, but lovely run from Magnus, and now it's back at the feet of the Highlanders. There's Arias. Pursued by Sanjay Kareem. And there's a hard foul from behind. Going against Kareem. Arias again will send it forward. He's had some good services before. Here's another one. Andy off his line will hold on to this one. Booming kick launched downfield. Highlanders get the first touch. Well touched down by Dugan. Now into the midfield. Highlanders will continue to move this one. Throw down the line. Good turn from Daniels. Still going as Daniels himself tried to involve Sciato, but Sciato had pulled off his run to avoid going off sides, and now that attack goes. Good tackle from Richard. Now chance from distance. A shot taken and not far wide. It's off the top bar. And a goal kick to follow. Shot taken by number 18, Anthony Scamora. Here comes another booming kick. Well flicked on by Magnus. Ping pongs back and forth. Now it's at the feet of the Highlanders. Into the corner. And looks like Sciato will get there. Can he send it to the 18? He can. Scamora needs to get this off his feet. It's sent in. And I believe it's taking a touch. No? Looked like a great save, but it looks like this one has gone just a foot wide. Scamora found himself in a great position. This is great work from keeper Sciato. That's the right call. Goal kick to follow. Here's Magnus. Surrounded by pink shirts. Scamora will send it all the way back to Norris. Norris and Kind will send it right back down the way. Well flicked on by Jaden Rayleigh. Finding Sealhorse. Sealhorse trying the audacious and will get the consolation prize of the throw. Pitch. It's shaped by Hadji, but clear possessor. Central area. Ambition looking vertically, and one doesn't find any hit recipients. Goal kick to come. Two-goal advantage. Ambition looking to find their lead on. Here's Jaden Rayleigh in on goal. Strike, we'll take it on, but had a hard time getting any real pace behind this one. Foul for the benefit of Ambition here on the near side now. There's another foul. Fosa Richard is going to be the guilty party. Just under 20 minutes left to play. There's a strike on goal. Norris beat to hang on. This ball goes high. Again, not the distance he would have liked. There's Sanjay Kareem looking for a service in. The offside does go. It was a late delivery from what stood to be a promising chance. Saul was the would-be recipient. Well flicked on. Sealhurst is off. Here's Sanjay Kareem looking up the field. Skamora instead unable to find Sciato. It's a good win, but Ambition still trying to find the crucial last pass. Saul undone by Aaron Lawrence, and we'll have, well, it looks like it's given for the benefit of the Highlanders. Well, one there. Here's Magnus. That's real skill. Magnus still going, takes the strike on, and well saved by Norris. Not a bad effort from Magnus. Well entitled to take the shot after a magnificent slaloming run. And now Norris will get the connection he was looking for all along. Has Xavier Phillips. Phillips looking for Rayleigh. Here comes Rayleigh to the end line. Rayleigh marshaled off the ball. Still going. There's the ball across the 18. It's a teasing one that forces action from a Fosa Richard, and now a throw all the way in the corner. Neza will be the one to take. Adam receiving a foul for his troubles, and now it's a set piece for Sanjay Kareem to deliver. It's low into the area. Aaron Lawrence not having any piece of that. Just sends it away. Good strong clearance as we move into the 75th minute. 15 left to play. Certainly alarm bells starting to go off for the Ambition players as they know their chances are going to come at a premium. In the late stages, need to find something. Start working back against the 2-goal deficit. Sent across the 18. Throw on the far side. Well contested. That's a strong challenge from Daniel. Trevor looking back all the way to Andy. Andy gets it off his feet in time. Lovely little turn. Now Skamara. Skamara showing off his skill, but running into the strong, decisive challenge of Trevor. Good delivery, Xavier down the line. Here's the second opportunity, only partially cleared. And the strike from Ardone, looking for a second, goes just wide. A booming kick into the midfield. Skamara has plenty of space to run into. We'll take that space. Patiently defended there from Sanjay Kareem, who did well to win it. Didn't do as well to find a recipient on the end. This is Xavier Phillips. Phillips' ball also cut out by Kareem. Takes a touch, could lead to problems. And it is sent away well by Dugan. Saul going to send one in. Does look like there's a player down. Didn't see exactly what happened, but we're going to sort this out. Looks like we will play on. Saul sends it in, flicks straight up into a dangerous area. Game of pinball. It's still alive. Well sent down the pitch. Onside is the decision. Here comes Xavier Phillips. What a sequence this would be. Phillips well saved by Andy, denying the would-be goal scorer. Andy a huge stop. What a sequence of play. This one almost appeared out, but instead helped forward. The goalkeeper did well to time his run. And now a corner kick to follow inside of the last 10 minutes. There's the delivery, lofted to the penalty mark. That's a great delivery and almost sent in by Seelhorst. Great repossession by Magnus. Magnus finds a man. Now Nazar looking for a man, but that was not what Ambition needed there. Just looks like the wind has gone out of the sails of Ambition after a strong start. Highlanders are the ones who have been creating the chances and finding results. That's a lovely bit of skill on that near side. Down the line, Saul just possessed. And there's a handball. Quick play for the Highlanders. Well sent forward. Cooper Sciato did well to get back on side. Can he find the strike? And sent out just into the corner for a throw. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers tuning in and watching this match. We appreciate you checking in, hopefully watching a son, friend, brother. And this one's sent across, and Andy won't have any trouble with this one. Launch forward. It's a great ball for Daniel. Daniel, clever touch out of the air, but can't get it past Taylor. There's Claudius Taylor touching it off the opponent. 5 minutes left to play in this one. And it's now or never for the Highlanders. Excuse me, for Ambition. Highlanders in a comfortable position. Magnus dispossessed. Highlanders, they have bodies. It's Rafael Arias. Now down the line, Sam Daniels, who will walk the tightrope. Able to get it across. Great pass. Seelhorst wanted to go for the audacious, but instead has his pocket picked. across, but no direction, and this will trickle over the end line. Ball straight up in the air. Some deer sightings over there for your viewing pleasure. Back to the game. So Richard looking down the line, finding Mike Seelhorst. Seelhorst using his strength. Can he get the shot off? He can. It's just wide. Goal kick to follow. Cool conditions for a summer day. It's really chilled out here. A pretty constant breeze blowing, and we're fortunate to have no precipitation though. Here's a good ball in. Begs for a finish. It's a cross. How has that not gone in? Perhaps just enough of a defensive intervention there. Sam Daniels will certainly like this one back. Here's another look at the chance created. Fantastic ball across, but gotta give credit where credit is due. Great defensive intervention, and now perhaps Ambition have maybe a little bit of a chance left as opposed to no chance. 4-1 absolutely kills the game out. Down the line from Richard, it's still alive. There's Arias. Arias. Oh, he nutmegs the player. Fantastic run. Arias. And there it is. The handball, the reward for the troubles. What a run from Rafael Arias. Leo Ardone helping out as well, and it looks like could be Rafael Arias from the spot. Well, he's going to look at that great replay. Gotta love it. Arias. His teammates said, Arias, you're the one who can take this. And Arias went right to Sam Daniels and said, hey, this one's all you. Give him a chance to atone for the miss. Oh, what a save. Sent right down the middle. A huge stop from Andy. Keep this one within arm's reach, or maybe double arm's reach. Still a difficult task for Ambition to get back in this game, but it's nigh impossible. 90th minute. It's a set piece, a corner kick for the Highlanders. Sent to the backside. Really good service. Courageous defending to send it away. That was a good turn on the far touchline. And this will be a foul for the benefit of Ambition. Perhaps a couple final chances to get down the pitch. Magnus has a man with him. Instead cuts back inside. Not a timely release. Still on the ball are Ambition. A hopeful shot from distance goes right into the waiting arms of Norris. Right back underway. Norris sends it to the feet of Arias. Good distribution. Highlanders fully in their victory lap now. We're past the 90 minutes into stoppage time. 2 goals to the good for the Highlanders. There in Lawrence, connecting well with Mercer. It will be a throw for Lawrence. Lawrence's ball connects with Sam Daniels. Daniels looking for help, takes it past a man, has won a corner kick for his team. Is this the last kick of the day? We'll find out ever so shortly. Highlanders, they still want more. They're taking it to the corner for them. Great service just over Seelhorst, and Arias almost had a touch on that. Here's another look at the replay. I'm still ticking down. It's Ardone for the Highlanders. This one sent in for Rafael Arias. Clever bit of skill, heroically defended. Sciato was finding himself in on goal. And that is the final whistle. Good battle. Ambition, they got off the start with a strong first half. 1-0 was their scoreline, but 3 unanswered for the Highlanders sees them pull the 3 points from this game. And onwards we move into the final stages of the season. Thanks for tuning in here on DMV Sports Media live on YouTube. Have a happy Father's Day and a great rest of your day. Consider dropping a like and subscribe on here. And we will have one more match on the evening, 8:30. We'll see Baltimore Kickers and Bowleys Athletic matched up at Spring Grove Park. That will conclude our day. For those here for the Virginia Dream match at 8 p.m., there will no longer be a Virginia Dream Villarreal UPSL match. There was a forfeit, which doesn't happen very often in the UPSL, but it has happened today. So Virginia Dream are the UPSL DMV South A Conference regular season champions. Looks like Steel Pulse have earned a victory there. So Pulse will be your Super Soccer League Maryland Division I regular season winners. I'll have to confirm that, of course, but now there's still some more weeks to play. That disregard that one. I need to get off the mic and get home and get some sleep. Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen.